I finally picked up a childhood Grail card. I'm going to show you what that is right now on Signs of the Pastime.
Come on, you bum! Oh, I love Florida! Oh, let's go!
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. This box has sat on my desk for a week now, but I've been patient. I wanted to open it while I was sitting on my desk, enjoying it on camera, because this is a big moment for me and I want to share with you guys. So I can't wait anymore. I'm going to open this up and show you what this childhood Grail card is. I thought there would be a box in here, but it's a bubble mailer. So let me see if it's ready to go. Looks like there's a sticker in front of the card, but it's in here. Let me remove the sleeve with the sticker on there. Huh? What's this? Get out of here. Alright, and here's the card. Reggie! It's the 1990 Upper Deck Reggie Jackson auto. Find a Reggie. Man, I wanted this card so bad as a kid, and I finally found one. And yeah, man, I'm thrilled. This is a huge pickup for me. This card changed the hobby, and if you're not familiar with it, let me tell you a little bit more about it. As an up-close look at the Reggie, I can't believe I got this card in my collection. Man, it's a beauty. Number 994 out of 2,500, and I got a great deal on this card. What happened was PSA, being that they graded this as a 4, they posted this for 300 bucks, and I couldn't hit buy now fast enough. Ungraded copies go for more than 500 bucks. I see them $600-700 even. And as soon as this popped up at that price point, I just pulled the trigger, and this is exactly what I've been looking for. Something like in low grade, which I don't care about. The auto's a 10, and I do care about that. I wanted a nice, crisp auto. I got that. But as you can see, the card looks excellent. Sharp corners. Nothing wrong with the surface. I think maybe right here is why they graded a 4, because the back looks great, and there's the hologram that's diamond shaped, letting you know that this is what was pulled out of a pack. And these cards, man, I mean, I remember back then when these were they came out, and that everyone knew that there was autographed cards in packs. People went nuts. It was like an instant sensation, you know. And even though there's 2,500 signed cards, this card was like a myth. Like, I had never seen one until recently, really, in person, and when I saw one, I like gasped. I thought, wow, there it is. I thought this thing was like a unicorn. But you know, the thing is, there were like millions of packs. They printed a ton back then, and to find it was just, man, I mean, the odds, I don't know what the odds were, but there were no guarantees. There was just rumors that people would pull it, and I never believed it. I thought, no way, this is a myth, you know, this card doesn't exist. But yeah, this was like treasure hunting. This card changed the whole hobby. It was the first time that a player's signature came directly out of a factory sealed pack. So this wasn't a redemption, it wasn't a mail-in, it wasn't something you would get at a card show. This was the Reggie on a card, and you would get it straight from a pack. And like I said, this changed the hobby forever. It paved the way for the modern chase cards, the inserts, the autos, the parallels that we see today. This was the first one. This was the first big chase card, and I finally got one. So after all these years, the legend is no longer a myth in my collection. I'm holding the Reggie, and as my good friend Dylan would say, I'm stoked. And shout out to Dylan, who has the whole Baseball Heroes autograph run. It's an amazing collection, and I know he appreciates this as much as I do. So for us, you know, as kids who lived through the so-called junk wax era, getting a card like this is just, man, it's so much more than the value, you know. Just, we get so nostalgic about it, and a card that we dreamed about as kids, we finally have. So, you know, this is just proof that cardboard dreams do come true, even if it takes, what, 35 years now. So I'm so thrilled to have the Reggie. So I'll put this here, and to explain the backdrop a little here, that's my second Reggie auto. I have it also on this Ted Williams Museum program. And back here on the corner, I got Yankee Stadium the house that Ruth built. Got my Babe Ruth starting lineup, and Roger Maris, who hit the biggest home run ever at that Yankee Stadium. And it's where also Reggie got his name, Mr. October, hitting 3 home runs in Game 6 of the '77 World Series. So that's the backdrop. And also want to show Upper Deck in 1990, coming out this card. Before that, in '89, they also changed the baseball card hobby forever with these great, beautiful cards that, of course, the Griffey was the chase that year. And they, added the hologram there. Great card stock. So I'll just show the Griffey, and here the baseball heroes. This is what you would get in packs. I would pull these and I would go crazy because I thought I was getting close to pulling the Reggie. And there's the Find the Reggie. It's just such a great thing that Upper Deck did. Tells you that the 2,500 were put into packs, and the artist was Vernon Wells. Upper Deck just thought that this gave it like a museum quality to the cards, just a artistic card, and it just stood out from just a regular photo. And I agree, I think they look great. And Reggie Jackson's the first of the baseball heroes, because after that, see how you'd get these in packs, and there's the circle Upper Deck, the Reggie, Mr. October. But and then they followed up with Nolan Ryan, and I want to get this card autographed, and the Ted Williams. So these are some of the cards that you could get in the following years after the Reggie. Just to go over a little bit of Reggie, here's his swing on this '87 Sport Flicks. He was with the California Angels, that powerful swing. Number 44 just reminds me of the Naked Gun. I just think Reggie was the right guy to put on there. He was just something else. There's a signature on these Clutch Performers cards that came out in '93 Upper Deck. And this Canseco on this subset. So check out my previous video where I meet Canseco.
Bash Brothers.
Turn back the clock again. Shout out to my friend Dylan, who during a Turn Back the Clock episode, I talked about finding a low grade card of these, and now it's happened. So put that there, and then just gonna show, this is a young Hugo back when this card came out in 1990, and I was collecting cards. I just would dream about pulling something like this out of a pack, and I opened a lot of packs through the years. Even recently, I pulled some, and
the Reggie.
I opened
Let's
some,
do this.
hoping to get the Reggie,
out
of those 1990 Upper Deck packs. But
let's find the Reggie.
This little boy right here
we
would
go.
be very happy to know that he got a Reggie in his collection. So here we are, all these years later, and yeah, the Reggie's it's really a small piece of history. It's a card that changed the game, and it's a reminder that the chase is always worth it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, this is Hugo with Signs of the Pastime saying thanks for watching and take care.